I greet you in Jesus' precious name. It is Tuesday morning, the 2nd of April, 2024, and this is your friend Angus Buchan with a thought for the day. We start off in the book of Luke, the Gospel of Luke, chapter 23, and I'm reading one verse 34. Then Jesus said, Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they do. Standing in the gap for you and I, our mediator. What is a mediator? Well, the Oxford Dictionary describes a mediator as a go-between, as a peacemaker, as a middleman. Isaiah chapter 53, verse 12b says, and he bore the sin of many and made intercession for the transgressors. Our intercessor. That is exactly what Jesus Christ is doing for you and I today in heaven. He is interceding. Now, you talk about the fivefold ministry, apostles, prophets, evangelists, pastors, teachers. But for me, the most important office of all is the office of the intercessor. I will not go or accept an appointment to preach anywhere in the world if there is not intercessory prayer being made beforehand. I want to say to any young budding evangelist, if they invite you to come and preach, the first question you must ask them is, how is the prayer cover going? And if they say, well, we haven't got to that yet, cancel your appointment immediately. It is a waste of time. My wife is also an intercessor. And I remember many years ago in that big yellow seed sower, I was up in Tanzania, up on the coast, preaching the gospel to an unreached people group. But there were many, many Muslims in that particular meeting that day on a big soccer field. And we were really struggling. But unbeknown to me, my wife and her group of ladies was praying for me at that very moment. And I was preaching with as much fervor and strength as I could muster. But I felt the power and the presence of God at that moment. And I'll never forget, a young Muslim ran up to the platform and he took off his white cap and he threw it onto the platform. And he said, from today onwards, I am serving Jesus Christ as my Lord and my Savior. That could never have happened if there was not intercessory prayer covering us at that moment. Please, folks, I encourage you to intercede for your loved ones, to stand in the gap, and Jesus will bring them through. God bless you and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.